I'm excited to go and get my shoulders pumped like we did last time. And yeah, just to feel that all over again. And I think that's, I think the fun about enjoying your workouts that to know you're going to enjoy it every day you go in and it's going to feel or like, build that excitement every time you go in. And I think that's always a nice thing to have something you look forward to. And, and if you don't have that, then you need to find something that brings you that excitement. You like wake up that day and you're just like, oh man, I can't wait to do this. And I think that also helps when you challenge yourself. I feel like that, I don't know, satisfaction you get from doing something and knowing you're getting better. And I don't know, it's an amazing feeling. And, if you don't, I know this is like, more of like the fitness page. So that's why I'm like, if you are watching this and you aren't into the gym and stuff, and that's fine. But I hope you do find that, thing that gets you, I don't know, excited for whatever that is, and realizing that only you can give yourself that. Someone can have so much enjoyment like painting, but someone else actually was like, actually, no, that's actually very frustrating. I don't find enjoyment in that. That's why it's like you can't ask someone, well, what makes you happy? You need to find out what makes you happy. And sometimes, that may take some time because I feel like also that you need to give yourself, I don't know, patience and not be worried about what other people think. And I think that sometimes when you do worry about that stuff, it can take away from you enjoying something. Like for instance, like when you barely get into the gym and you're not giving your chance to like fully enjoy it because you're more worried about what other people may say or think or what you're doing wrong. And it's like, yeah, we may be doing something wrong because you're figuring it out. Like it's gonna take some time. I mean, we're still figuring things out all the time. We're not gonna ever have it figured out. Like not everything. And I think also just, being okay with that and knowing that each time we're just always learning with everything, learning even with yourself, like learning new things that you're just like, wow, like I didn't know I was capable of that, or I didn't know, that new thing that I just found out, like I really actually enjoy that. We're always learning something. Um, so I just, hope that you guys find something like that. And I know it's already like, in the beginning of January, like, setting some goals and stuff. So it's like, it's been like 3 months. Yeah. And, just checking in on like what's that looking like. And yeah, just hoping that not letting what other people like say or do influence what you want to accomplish or what you want to do. Because I mean, obviously that's something you can't ever like ignore. Like it's always going to be there. It's like that thing when people say like you can do like 10 things right and if you do one thing wrong, like everyone's going to point out what you did wrong. Then no one's going to care about everything else you did right. And that can be hard because that's like with a lot of things how, it always is like that. But also knowing that, you know, someone can you or at least I'm saying is like no one has that power over you, and also no one has that power but yourself, as in you need to put in the work if you do want something too. Like no, someone can tell you something to bring you down, but it'll only work if you give them that power, because someone could try to bring you up, but you can not even listen because you have all the power to make something happen. And it's up to you what you want to focus on. And if you want to look for all the things that are wrong and focus on that, then you will find all the things that are wrong. And if you want to find the things that are right and being, hopeful and encouraging yourself, then you will find those things and you will get closer to your goals. So I'm hoping you're picking that route, and I know it's hard because like I said, most of the people around us are always going to point out what you're doing wrong. And that's very discouraging. And sometimes I don't think they realize that they're doing it, because it is easier to just see what, everyone's doing wrong. It's easier for them, and it's harder to just look at the positive, you know. But like I said, if you want to get closer to your goals and get things done, you're only helping yourself get closer to that. Because what's it helping just looking at all the things that are going wrong? Like, yes, learn from it and keep going, but do you see that's already thinking positive? Like, oh yeah, maybe I messed up, but I learned from it. That's positive. So it's just how you look at it. So I hope, approaching it that way will help you guys, get closer to what you want. Like I said, only you know what you want. Only you know what brings you happiness. So as for me, it's the gym. And yeah, I'm excited to go and work out right now. So let's get in there. We're going to go and hit shoulders first, and then chest and biceps. So I'll see you guys inside. Okay, so last time we tried 35s. That was a little too heavy because I'm having my grip a little closer, so it makes it a little harder, but I'm thinking we'll be fine with the 30, at least like 30 pounds on each side. I think someone told me that, because I don't add together, because I don't know how much the Smith bar is. I say usually each side, but I think someone said it was like 20 pounds. Ow, hurt myself. But anyways, yeah, ow. I'm just saying on each side. So they feel good. I did it already, worked up to this set. And yeah, so this will be the working set. We'll do 3 of these. Oops, my mic. We'll do 3 of these. Ooh. And yeah, I'm just excited to get my shoulders all pumped again, because they just felt so great last time. I'm gonna get my music started, and then we'll get started too. Mm. Those felt really good. So I'll probably just stick with this weight. And maybe the next time we hit shoulders again, we can be doing the 35s or something. Whew. Yeah, I'm loving how that feels. I can't wait to do the next 2 sets. It's a time of the month, and I'm having really bad cramps. I know my girls know what I'm talking about. And yeah, it hurts. But anyways, second set feels great. So I'm enjoying that. I'm focusing on that. Focusing on that energy over there. So we'll do hopefully 8 reps again. And yeah, I just loved how just solid each rep felt. Like they felt hard, but good. I was realizing I didn't put the safety bars on. I think it's because it's that awkward spot because it doesn't give me that full range of motion. But technically, no, I should still put them on because if I do stop it, it's fine if it stops right here. Or at least feels safer since I'm like facing this way. I can just rack it. But regardless, I am glad you guys got me on the habit of putting the safety bar on and stuff and keeping me safe. So I think we did it for 9 reps. So we're just keep it. Or will we? Oh, kind of want to add. How about we add just 2.5s? We'll add 2.5s for the last rep set. I mean, okay, last set. And I did put the 2.5s on each side, which I think is a good compromise because it's like I'm not jumping to 35s yet, but the 2.5s still make a difference. So let's see how many reps I can do with that. Oops, let me move this over here. It's getting hear my thoughts better. Okay. Ooh. Thought I had it, but it's okay. Safely racked it. And I mean, I think, what was that? Was that 5? I think I fell to 6. It was 5. Whew. But yeah, those felt good. And wow, those are already the 3 sets. So now we're gonna go ahead and do bench. So I'll see you guys up there. Okay, so we're doing the same weight we did last time. And just see how we do because technically we kind of did more weight with those. But anyways, I think this is a good weight. So we'll go ahead and do it. Feel like I can do 6 to 8 reps of this. So let's see. I put a plate and 35 on each side. So usually when I'm not using a bar, I guess I explain it that way because the bar I already automatically know it's 45. So anyways, I think you guys get the idea. Okay, so we did do it for 8. Kind of want to put 2.5s. They felt good. Felt like Well, I think that's the tricky part. It's always like I don't want to get ahead of myself and start just throwing on weight. So, but then it's like we're doing 3 sets of this. So I'll put 2.5s, see how it feels. If I need to do a back off on the next one, then we do a back off. But I think 2.5s will be just right. So let's I'll go ahead and find those. Okay, so we added the 2.5s. I'm thinking 6 to 7. But yeah, we'll just see. I'm not gonna like stop if I think I can do it just a little bit more. But I also don't want them to be like to a failure. Um, but even I'm like always trying to find that one rep. I'm like, okay, that's a good one to stop at. It was like a grinder, but nothing like crazy. So, but you know, they're gonna happen. It's not gonna be like always a perfect set every time, every workout. So that's why it's just like, yeah, I'm not too hard on myself about it. But it's always like that's the goal, and it's always good just to have the goal, and you're just always gonna aim for that. So let's go ahead and get going because, yeah. Okay, well, I was talking to myself because I didn't even press record. So you guys missed that last set. Sorry. But I felt you guys there. But just a fast little recap. I was only able to do 5 reps. That last rep, I kind of like was halfway and I knew it wasn't gonna go up, so I put it down because I caught myself, you know, like wanting to push more on my right and my left, and yeah, it would have been a sloppy one. I don't like those. I'm like, yeah, well, just set it back. We're good. Like I can't do that rep. So that's how that set went. But it was still a really good one. And like I said, not every set's gonna be perfect because yeah, I would have liked to do more reps. At least like 6. I think we did 5. And so I wanted that 6, but yeah, it's fine. 5 is still really, really solid of a set. So we'll go on to the next, which is side laterals. I hope we can get a cable. I've been enjoying doing it with the cables. So we'll go and see what I find. Okay, so we are at the cables, or the ones that I like, because I've been using a lot of the halves because we've been using 2.5s. So yeah, anyways, I like using the 1.5s here because it's like when you're doing shoulders, it's hard to just jump like 5 pounds, you know, and that's why I'm like, oh, I don't prefer the dumbbells or, you know, but if I'm at that weight already, then it's fine. But the 1.5s are nice. So let's just go ahead. This will be the second working set. Um, and I like having the cable, you know, kind of a little higher, close to my wrist. Sometimes I've been messing with it. It's like at wrist or just a little lower, just for like that tension. I think it depends how much like I bend down and stuff. But I hope I'm in an angle. I don't know. I feel like the camera needs to be pushed back more, but I don't want to be taking up too much space. So if I'm not in the camera, I apologize, but it's okay. You guys get the movement. So I'll go ahead and get started. So make sure you start with your weakest side first, because if you're like me, your right's way stronger. So start with that one first and then go off of that to just keep it the same. I'll go ahead and do one more and then we'll go and do flies. We actually have the bar, you know, because I told you guys we're sitting at 70 pounds, so we're just going to use the bar because it's already at 70. And no one's using it, so we got lucky. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use the straps for these just because your forearms get super tired. And let's see, I think we're sitting around like 6 reps, 6 to 7. So let's go ahead and see. Be the first set. Oh, and I didn't get to record the flies. Someone let me work in with them, and I wanted to be respectful of, you know, them letting me work in with them. So I didn't like grab and pop up my camera. So next time, we'll do flies next time, but they felt really good. Okay, so that was 6 reps. Yeah, that was 6. So we're gonna keep it and do it for another 2 sets. Okay. Checking if we're in frame. We're good. Or I guess we can. Okay. Second set. Whew. We haven't used the dumbbells in a while, but I've been liking the bar. I like both for different reasons, but yeah. Since the 70s are open, we're using them. This felt good. Okay, we'll see. Usually I don't, like I said, I don't usually record all the 3 sets, so maybe I'll see you guys. What's next? So yeah, the seated, I don't even know how to speak, seated curls. Geez, why do I always forget? Anyways, I'll see you guys for that one. And, or maybe I'll record the last set too for you guys because we didn't do flies. Thing I like about the barbell is I can like set it, you know, on the safety pins and just grab it. Doesn't have to bend all the way down and like grab the bar and stuff. Or at least it takes a while. I mean, grabbing the weight and picking it up is not the one that takes all the time. It's because I wrap it around, and so it takes a little bit, but it does help. I remember you guys saying like, "Oh, okay, wait, I'm gonna try this," and it does help. So, yeah, because you don't want your grip to give out before your biceps do. Okay, so this will be the last set. think I lost count, but I want to say that was 7. Either way, that was a good set. I mean, that would be nice if it was 7, but it was a good set. And we'll go on to the last thing. Okay, so the preacher curl that I usually like is broken. So we're using this one. It's the bench, and we're gonna do single arms. They feel good too. Actually, kind of enjoying them. So, you know, it all works out. I do hope they fix it though. So we'll go ahead and start with the weak side first, and then go to the next one. Oops. Okay, that was my last set. And then I guess we'll go and do some posing. But yeah, that one felt really good. I liked it. So we'll go and check out how the bicep pump is. Not gonna lie, the shoulder pump's not. It's just the bicep pump that we have, and the chest pump is not there either. But I like doing the posing at the very end. You guys know that, so we'll just take it. So okay, so I'm really excited when I start seeing some veins because I feel like well, veins on my biceps. I feel like those are going to be the first ones that I see. I mean, well, technically, I think those are the only ones I've ever had. I mean, maybe I have one on my forearm, and then of course that bicep vein, and I think that's about it. So if we do this cut and I find some new veins, yeah, that's gonna make me happy or excited and happy, all of it. Okay, so we'll do the double bicep. And then we'll just do the side, and I'll flex my chest too. And then we'll do a back double bicep. This one, I haven't gotten it down yet because I look at it and I'm just like, man, like, I squeeze too much. So I'm just gonna keep it normal because I may just be getting in my head because when I was like leaner, I just would just do a double bicep and it looked fine. So I'm just probably like overthinking it because I'm expecting a different look. Okay, so we did that one. We'll do like, okay, the only shoulder poses I know is like this one. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and then I think this is the one where we do the most muscular, just for fun. Okay. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the car. I think that was about it. Okay, so now I'm extremely hungry and I can't wait to get back home and eat. And yeah, and I always get so tired after the workout. Like, yeah, those days are, I'm just tired. But when I get home, I'll well, I started watching Avatar, like the live action, but now I'm not. I don't know. I don't want to like finish it. It's just I don't know. I want to watch something else that's more worth it. um, I just I know that they said that they try to make it more mature, or something like that. I mean, we're not even going to talk about the acting, but I hate that they like took away the humor, because the cartoon version was amazing. The dialogue was amazing. The humor, the jokes they had was on point. So good. But so apparently, I guess to them, humor and all that stuff is like childish, which it's sad because I mean, that's not the first time I've heard people talk about when someone's like, I guess you can say optimistic, like wants to have a good time and just playful. And I mean, I don't know if any of you guys watch Avatar. Avatar is very popular, so maybe a lot of you have. But Aang, he's like the goofy one, but very like, he will get it done, all that stuff. Like when it comes down to it, like when something's serious, then yeah, he'll get it done. So, and I don't know, I think I love that they do that. They add humor and all that stuff, but and it's just sad when, people correlate someone being like positive and going after their dreams and, all that stuff with like being childish. Which I mean, even I can relate to that because I've been told that or at least people have told me, oh, like my first impression of you is that, you're like your heads are in the cloud, like your head's in the clouds or something, like, that I don't know, I guess because yeah, when I meet people, I'm more just like, I don't know, in a good mood, I don't just I just am like, I guess I like being happy. And usually people correlate that with I'm childish. I don't look like I know how to be serious, or I don't know, just a lot of negative, which is funny because that's why I'm like, I always feel like there's a time and place. And I'm usually like, I'm always like able to read that, and I'm like, but if we can all like if you can just also just, have a good time and just be happy, why not choose that over like always being serious? Because like I said, there's always a time and place, and yeah, like there's always a time to be serious, and then there's a time to like just I don't know. I like smiling. So that's why I tell you guys, like at the gym, I think that's funny because I'm like I'm actually, if I'm not at the gym, I mean sometimes I'm smiling at the gym. We do have those moments, but I'm always smiling. I like being optimistic. I like thinking like that. And sometimes, yeah, people, I guess, I feel like they say like it takes away from me because they're like, oh, you just seem like you're not, I don't know, like the way, yeah, I forgot what the word is because it's not the first time, like, but then I'm like, I don't know, when these people tell me that, like, they're more of like, I guess they're unhappy. And I feel like if anything, it just like projects like, they're like, why are you happy? Why are you so happy? And I'm like, and I feel like it's like, well, why not be happy? Why not choose that? Um, but I've always been like that, and so that's why it does make me sad when people don't understand like I don't know, I'd rather choose to be happy because I don't know, because it's like I've told you guys some things that I've struggled with and all that stuff, and it comes to a point where I'm like I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of being hard on myself and not being like, I guess, encouraging and believing in myself. I want to be more like that. I want to feel more of that. I don't, and so like that's why, like, I don't think it's childish. And I think, if you're feeling like that because like let's say you're actually more of a positive person, you want to, you believe in yourself and you do want to follow your dreams, and people look at you saying, well, that's very childish, you can't, or well, why are you thinking that way? I feel like, those are the people that aren't happy with their lives, and they know that they didn't follow their dreams and it couldn't happen, so they're like, well, why would it be different with you? And it's maybe because like you won't give up on yourself, and you believe in yourself, and that little difference will take you far. And because what's the point if, like, let's say to this person that thinks it's childish to be a go-getter and believe in yourself. Well, let's say we follow what they say, and you're not happy. I'm like, well, what's the point? Why do I want to follow what you say to just not be happy, but to do the practical thing or who knows what? But anyways, if you guys are like that, I totally get it, and I see it. Like when I meet people that are excited or optimistic or who knows what people, I don't know how people perceive someone that likes to just laugh, and you know like I know that everyone has so many sides to them, and to just judge it off just one thing and think like, and just to think, oh, they're this or that, like everyone has so many sides to them, and it's nice to know when like someone else is like that, and that's why I tell you guys, when I meet someone that I feel like I get that with, like, it just feels so nice, because we do live in a world that everyone just judges everyone, and that's very tiring to do. And I'd rather everyone, we just like focus on other things that that you actually have the ability to do, is focus on yourself, focus what you need to do and what your goals are and stuff, and don't spend your energy judging other people and trying to figure people out, and and like in a mean way. um yeah, just figure out what you want, put that energy into that, and then the rest will follow. And that's what I'm saying, when you meet other people, like, you will feel that. And but yeah, all that to say, with the Avatar, yeah, that's the cartoon one. It's a great show, love it. And I mean, maybe that's why I also really love Naruto too, because it's just like, if me being happy and optimistic, if that's childish, then it's like, okay, then I'll be a child forever, kind of thing. So, anyways, I we did talk about the recap of the workout, right? Yeah. And I just said I was just really hungry, and so let's go ahead and head home and eat something. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys for hamstrings and glutes, and yeah, I appreciate you guys. So bye.